to brush your teeth. Ow. Gatti, gatti, ow, 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 ow. Okay, you go drink water. 1 second. Oh, yeah. She needs to cough up some phlegm. Give her a sec. That was very, what's the word? Stubborn phlegm. Gatti, gatti. Welcome, welcome. How's today been? Today she was shopping. She went shopping for the card. Got emptied Costco of water again. She only went for Costco to get one thing, actually. Surprisingly enough, a lot of the stuff this time round was from Wingit. A lot of the stuff from this time round was Wingit. Gatti Fern, welcome, welcome. Gatti McGee, it's weird to see you on Twitch. Gatti Aru, wow. Hello, today, you know what? She doesn't actually have that much to do. She's a bit scared. She's a little bit worried that she doesn't have that much to do. She says this as if she has nothing to do. She has stuff to do, but like, you know, it's not as much as she thought it would be. In terms of before the event prep, she's already packed most of her car. Luckily because, you know, it's London-based, so she doesn't have to, like, drive everything with her the first time round. So hopefully, it figures itself out. Hopefully? Question mark? No. Did you check? Oh, you get joy from Verbaling HJ. They were so apologetic. She actually felt bad afterwards. It's fixed now. If you go look at it, we're on the map now. But she felt bad. She was like, oh, because they were so apologetic. So trust her. If you get a negative email from her at 2 a.m. in the morning, you would also shit yourself, to be fair. Today had a pretty even spread of procrastinating versus actually working on the game jam. 7-day jams are funnily more difficult than 2 and 3-day ones. Yeah, because like you think you have a bit more time with 7-day ones, right? But she hopes you've been working on it good. It seems so interesting to be able to make a game that quickly. She has an idea for a game. You play as an artist alley gal with your friends, but you have to sabotage each other so no one buys their shit, so you're, you know, the #1 seller of the card. It's, you know, simple ideas. But yeah, we're on the map now, which is nice. Hopefully people, you know, realize where we are. We do have a massive area. Absolutely massive area at this convention, which is nice. But she can't believe she was not put on the map for ages. With your sabotage everywhere so they can't sell anything while you do nothing. Exactly! Gabby, how's your packing? Have you finished packing? Have you packed some sleepy beds so that you can honk shoe on the plane? Not at all. To be fair, you're going to an English-speaking country. You'll be fine. Right? Like, you're going to an English-speaking country, so you can just buy everything from Walmart. Or like pound save. No, that's not pounds. Dollar saver. That's the one. You can go to dollar saver instead. Oh yeah, she wants to make her to-do list. Wait, let her make her to-do list quickly. Okay, to-do. Sort out payment systems. Sort out event brief. And that's all she can think of at the moment. Dollar Tree, one Banzak. Banzak? From Dollar Tree? Why? It's just Poundland? Walmart just adds it with firearms. It's over the same GAO, isn't it? Where nothing is $1? Oh, that's really sad. At least Poundland, like 70% of the stuff is a pound. You know, on the bargain stores, you watch many random American camping setup videos. You watch that one GAO that camps out in the wilderness. You do really want to do a game like this, like the one that Tori plays on the mouse? Oh yeah, that's very cute. Yeah, she really wants to finish it, but she's really bad at it. She's a bit scared of going back into it. Just want to play it again, though. Fun to have an actual Molly cafe game? It'll probably have to be like an RPG maker game, you know? Like an RPG or like one of them, like, not dating, but dating sim-esque games. Wasn't there a YouTuber who used to do camping videos with their kids? Camping, she won't lie, gals. Camping is the most Western thing she's ever seen people do. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get camping. She thinks it seems bothersome. It seems bothersome to go camping. You should watch. No, she's watched Eurocamp, but she likes a shower. You know, like she knows some camping sites have showers, but at that point, just stay at a hotel. Like, do a day trip out into camping, you know? Glamping, yeah, she's like, she wouldn't mind hanging out by a lake, and it's nice, you know, you go enjoy the scenery, but she would like to sleep so where mosquitoes won't eat her alive. She's an O-type blood, okay? O-type bloods are how we die. She has a bit of corn in her teeth. Wait. Gets nets for that? Listen, she's Southeast Asian. You think a net is saved her from mosquitoes? Camping is great though. The concept of hanging out, camping is cute. But like, the setup? No. Would it be alright if you dropped off your latest? Yeah! That would be lovely. That would be really nice because she hates having to go to our P.O. box. Does that mean she gets to see? Are you gonna at least come to the cafe? You gonna sit at the cafe? Wait, sorry, she got a piece of corn in her teeth. She can't get it out. Wait. No, she's never actually camped as an adult, no. So maybe it's different now. Ah! You can't get it out. Not your camping era. She can't pick up another hobby. No, be just your own this time. Magua! Magua! Don't worry, chill. Magua will sniff you out. A lot of gap houses would be up for sharing tables and stuff. And sit in the gals. Don't worry. As long as she knows who you are, she'll make sure you sit with nice gals. whenever she's at front of house, she normally does make sure that she sends people at the right vibes. You can do car camping. To be fair, her car is big enough to sleep in quite comfortably. That'd be kind of fun though. Like, camping out, vibing. The one time, the only core memory, because in her school, for some reason, it was like a day where we all camped at school. And it was like a, sleep in the wilderness kind of vibe. We were really young. We were like 11, 12. And she was there. And you have to remember, she's like, at this point, minus like 6 in her eyesight. She's blind as fuck already, and she's a literal toddler. And she needed to piss. So she got out of her tent, a little camping tent, and she wandered without her glasses, mind you, which is Tori mistake number 1. And she straight up on her way back, she fell into someone's tent, scared the living shit out of them. Which, of course you would get the living shit out of them. She's still trying to get this coin out, by the way. She remembers, because it was like one of them like little like princess type girls, right? And the scream woke everyone out in like the immediate vicinity. Because it was like a shrill yeah scream. And she felt so bad because like, thank God for hiding it. Back then she was still like a bit of a little nerd type, so she was like this little orb with glasses, no, without glasses to be fair, blind as fuck, falling into some gal's tent at like 9 p.m. in the evening. At least no one else needed a toy after that. After that, she was just like, it's kind of uncomfy. It wasn't like, she didn't live for it. Let's just say that. She wasn't vibing with it. She definitely wasn't vibing it. Delete you. You didn't do it on purpose? People just break people's tents on purpose? Crazy. Crazy. She would be so pissed. Somebody sat on her freaking on her tent. She is gonna go and try to... Don't people do that at Glastonbury? Don't people like leave their fucking tents at the end of the like show in Glastonbury, which is insane to her. That's actually crazy to her. Like, what do you mean you just like abandon it? Don't they cost money? Like, doesn't that shit cost money? Like, why are you abandoning your tents? Timu tents, super cheap. But even then, it's still like at least like 50 quid. That's 50 quid you're wasting that. Little got some cheap camping gear. But like the little one comes, you try to think like if it's ripped up, then maybe she'll dash it. But it's not ripped up. It's just, you know, there. Nah, she's always been a bit of like a, Gotta keep it, Gal, gotta keep it for you're camping out in are you allowed to do that? She's pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. Okay, she's gonna have to quickly bring out all these. Okay. Is Katakon in the field? No, it's a hotel, but you stay in student accommodation. Though it is one of the camping's one of the reasons why she's never been to that LARPing event, Empire. Because the concept of camping seems a bit much for her anyway, personally. She don't know. It's like she can't imagine like being comfortable cosplaying and like dressing up whilst camping. Coconuts? Is that still happening? Sorry, she's trying to get this damn thing out of her mouth. She can't. She's... No offense, gals. No offense for gals who go to these cons, right? She can't trust people to shower at a regular convention. She cannot trust people to shower at a convention where you camp, where there's no shower facilities available. Like, peace and love. She can't, like, you know, the fragrances sometimes she gets. Of some congoers makes her concerned. Gonna be a nightmare? It's mostly because, like, you know, at a regular convention, you're staying in a hotel. Normally hotels have showers, so she's gonna, like, you know, you have a reason to shower. But like these camping cons, surely they don't have like easy access showers, so people just don't shower. And it's during the summer too, so you're sweating. Nah. Your biggest fear of Matsuri was showering and having it undone by the time you got there? No, because, like, there's a difference. There's a difference between you sweating and then, like, getting a little bit of BL because you showered in the morning but you just got sweaty on the way there. And she can tell the difference. Because some people smell like they have not showered in the whole con. And she's like, doesn't really judge people who don't shower that much. But during a summer con, you shower. Get in the shower. You know? Because, like, Tori's had days at, like, staying home and stuff that she doesn't shower for, like, 3 or 4 days. But she's also Asian, so she doesn't smell. Like, she doesn't get BO. She is that lucky few that just never gets BO. So, like, she can live. But, like, after a con, there's just one con. She forgot what con it was. When she had a shower afterwards and the water wasn't clear. Because that's how much she sweated. Can you imagine letting that linger for 3 days? 3 days! And then you come in and she's like, oh. Hello. Every day of the heat wave, you're showering like twice or three times a day? Your skin must be dry. Fumigated mattress afterwards? Okay, so luckily she has a washer and dryer. So for example, Happy Japan, she normally washes her dress. If she does all 3 days of a con, she normally washes her dress on the second day and then machine dries it. And she'll do it like, you know, for everyone's dresses and stuff. But she knows people who literally have like, who literally wash their dresses, like, you know, wash the armpits and everything, you know, the exceptionally stinky spots. They'll wash it every day because she's very particular because she has a really strong sense of smell. So if anyone in her cafe smells, she'll tell them to go, like, she'll straight up tell them to, like, go have a shower. You're like, no. Because, like, there's nothing worse than a moi cute power beam, but the beam is BO, okay? Like, no. So I would just nip into the funeral directors between days and just Febreze. Just, don't worry, the dead people smell will go away. But, like, she's very particular about, one, because you're also handling food. She can't be having someone, like, dirty handling food. She can't be having that. No. No. Makes sense? Yeah, like, health and safety really come up for her, so she's very, very strict about it. Check to make sure the prices match the menu. She doesn't shout across the room being like, you stink, go have a shower. She will put them, you know, take them to a quieter corner and be like, okay, you need to go shower. So she's not that mean. She's mean, but she's not gonna shame someone. But she'll never tell a visitor. That would be kind of mean. Some shopping and watering plants? Well, apparently we're not allowed to water plants in the UK right now, in some areas of the UK, because there's a hose pipe ban. Not allowed to use a hose pipe. So she has to go fill her little bottles of water up and go water them, as if that makes any difference. You remember a social gaming group you would actually ban someone over buddies? How do you ban someone from bot? Can you imagine the conversation? Boy, that is rough. That is rough. You got hose pipe ban in my area? Her grass is slowly dying, which is quite sad. For the Yu-Gi-Oh place in your local card shop? Damn! What? Like, you know, we're completely stereotyping it right now. But, like, what do you think? Which TCG do you think has, like, the most potent of GAOs? Yu-Gi-Oh? Magic the Gathering? Pokemon? White Schwartz? She's not sure what other popular. Maybe the One Piece TCG. Maybe the One Piece one's pretty popular now. The Greek Damn, you named the place? You named the location? The Greek retreat in Holloway was wall-to-wall smelling One Piece, okay. Zach says One Piece. Chill says Yu-Gi-Oh! It closed out. It closed out because it's stinky? Oh, story, your friend told me a Warhammer player on his local smell smells bad. Even his figures had the smell? The figures? Bruh. That's crazy. That is crazy. The figures? Like the plastic figures? The smell was poop too? Wait. How are you getting the smell of... Are you wiping but not like... You're getting it on your fingies and not like cleaning it? How are you getting that smell? A friend recorded like a war story? You know what? People say Warhammer like fans are stinky, but like she used to live in Nottingham, and for those who don't know, what's the place? The headquarters of Warhammer, like Games Workshop, is in Nottingham, and there's a place called Warhammer World, and she used to go study there because it was a really nice, quiet place with good music. There was a great space area. It's really like, it's quite nice because it has decent food. The lattes were great. It was quiet, and it was a good place to study. But no one ever smelled there. Like she's never like everybody was really nice somehow. God bless the soap vendors at cons. We need more of them. But the issue is, right? She feels that people who don't shower anyway wouldn't use the soap from the soap vendors. Most Warhammer fans you've met are pretty hygienic. To be fair, like if you're a dirty Warhammer fan, then your figures would be grim as well. So it's probably that, right? Alcohol aspect because the floors were sticky. Drinking around figures seems very dangerous. Game cafes are somehow worse. She hasn't really had a bad experience at a board game cafe. Floors were sticky. Nobody ever wants a sticky floor. Nope. Cakes. She wonders if she has a good drawing of a pancake. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-huh. Ooh. Dessert. Chocolate. Truffle. Time. Chocolate cake. Okay, then. Can chiffon cake. Okay. What was the kanji change in the logo? So the kanji was Maid and Butler Cafe, but she didn't really like the fact that the logo says Maid and Butler, but the cafe was in kanji. Like, she preferred, cause like, if for example, if it's like Maid and Butler Cafe, it should be Maid Butler but in kanji, which is like the she or whatever the actual non-katakana version of the Japanese was. Cause the cafe is in kanji, so like she didn't really like it. She thinks it's ugly. GAO Let, Matua! Have a good EPs! Have a good EPs! Welcome back from your road trip. Okay. Captain, welcome, welcome! Also Captain Frozen and Wow Wow. She's a simple gal. Scratch, scratch. Is there a nice image for the teas? You know what? She's just gonna save images. Yeah, you look like a good solid tea. She's making it easier by having images. Gatti Angel! Gatti! Welcome! Save that. She's slowly and surely adding easy to understand images for people. And soda. You wait till... Wait, do you want it on Friday? She'll refund you the purchase because she won't lie to you. She hasn't sent it because everything's packed in her car. So, you can still have it for Friday. She just refund you the delivery cost. Solely up to you. Is very good. You would love to pick it up? Okay, she'll write this down. You need to write this down. Pick up, kill, order. Okay. Excellent. She'll do that. That would be so much easier. Because she was gonna dig it out and then pack it. But no, don't worry. She knows who you are. Don't worry. She knows. She knows everything. Which is like a giant Asian supermarket, and the food came out about 2 minutes after she ordered it because it was like all pre-made already, right? So it was like instantaneous, and she was like, that is freaky how quick that was. She was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Some fast food. It was absolute speed, but it was also one of them, Chinese places where you're like, yeah, the food quick as fuck, and it tastes great. You're like that McDonald's film clip, basically. And then she honestly sat down at around like 1:20, and she was out. As in she finished eating and was out by 1:40. So 20 minutes. Crazy, isn't it? She's getting all the images. GAO set and shit. I should do the options. Manually. Choco. You girls ever crave pancakes? She feels like she's the kind of girl who's never craved a pancake ever. Don't be lurking, that's okay. Thank you for lurking. Thank you so much. She appreciates the luck. You know, the really thin crepes, and then like the chocolate filling, but that's technically not a pancake. That's just a crepe. Never mind. Thin pancake with Nutella and banana. The problem is that she feels like she'll crave it, but then she'd realize maybe that's too heavy. Times 3. What's 8 times 3? 24. Okay. Right. Let's put that up like that so it's easy to spot. The issue is she's found out the issue of updating a graphic. It kind of now means all your previous graphic and merchandise is now technically defunct, which isn't great. That doesn't bring her joy. They're not like a one, but you get like a breakfast pancakes. Get a couple in a plastic bag. That sounds alright. Not great, Gothic, Conrad, Gothic, welcome. It's small color change and remember a whole different color change. Yeah, it is a very, very subtle change. But it's something that she's been wanting to do for quite a while. She was a bit scared of updating a logo and people hating it. She was so worried about people being like, oh, don't like the change. Though Miri did an amazing job at like updating it, but not updating it too much to make it look that different. It feels professional but still kawaii. Yeah, like it was something that she was been wanting to do for a long time. So she's glad we, like, you know, we decided to do it. She actually got a logo sticker of our new logo too. So luckily that's here on time. She never knows half the time whether or not things are gonna show up. And huzzah! Because she got the new artwork, right? This new logo. She now knows what font it's on. Which is amazing! My water bottle? What would the design even be, though? That's the thing. She needs a sticker. Oh. Yes. That's a perfect one. Make it white and repurpose the t-shirt designs. The Okairi one? The Okairi t-shirt was just the one-time kind of thing. We might make it into like a different kind of merch, but oh well. Get a group of everyone and have it wrap around the bottle? We have the desk, man. Kate, Sammy! Kate! Welcome, welcome! She does have the new group art, like, I can show it to you. It's by Shibakaze. She has worked with Shibakaze a lot because she trusts them to do the right work. She trusts them more than most gals. Oh wait, she doesn't have all the art as saved as a PNG. That's rough. But she does have like the new we'll bring up Kijo's, for example. You can see this is the new art is like this. It's really, really cute. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. But yeah, these gals now have information sheets on their table so that people can like look at them and tag them and shit. You should all follow Kijo on Instagram. Is this instead of the cards? Yeah, it's instead of it's not a sticker, but it's just like it's a print people can have on the table. But the problem with the card was that she would find out because love and peace. A lot of the maids and butlers don't have a great they don't have great timekeeping, so they'll tell her like 2 days before the con that they've run out of like the information cards from themselves, and she's like, "Whoa, tough shit." So we moved to something that's more generic, and then people can like print their own ones. You need to draw more of Kijo's so cute. You should draw more of Kijo. The mini replacement, the large Mori staff member image thing. Yeah, it's a bit of a replacement. Like the card holders are still gonna be there, like, you know. But she wouldn't really know how else to present it without giving people like 500 cards to themselves, which is kind of a pain. People can do it, but it's a pain. So. Melissa, would you check your sleeve? She looked okay. So if you want to know the reason why we don't have like custom checky sleeves, is because the minimum order quantity that she's found is 40,000 per design. So that's not happening. Which is about $980 for 40,000 sleeves, which doesn't seem that bad if you think about it, right? If you like kind of crunch the numbers, it's actually not that expensive. But people because some of them might not be as high selling. That is about what? 19 times 900. It's about like $20,000, right? Yeah. So no. No. She didn't look into it. It was something she really wanted to do, but she looked into it in the logistics, aka having to give it for free. Checkies would have to be like £10 a checkie. But yeah, the reason why there's no custom sleeve like that is because of that. The tokens tell Tori sale numbers per person? Not particularly. She knows because she's always there. She can gauge, she can see. But the tokens actually make it worse. Cause back before tokens were a thing, like the cafe used to write people's names under each member of staff. By God, how did the cafe used to do shit? You know? Like, before the tokens, that was a hellish experience. So like, back then she kind of gauge how many people would order chickies with, certain members of staff. But now it's a bit of a mixed bag. She kind of looks at it and looks at the line of people. Basically, the token system is superb. It's great because it doesn't involve us having to remember that you have paid for a checkie. You know? Assuming this was right before you joined? No, this was about halfway since she joined, since she took over the cafe. She was never front facing before she first joined the cafe. She took a very much managerial role in the cafe when she first joined. She didn't really want to be perceived. She wasn't sure the cafe was ready for someone like her, you know? Because she's not as animated as some of the others like. She's a little bit more chaotic, let's just say that. Now you're jumping on stage? She's always been a gal who loves, performing and stage and stuff, but, she wasn't sure whether or not she could be, people were ready for a version, a maid that might say the word cunt every once in a while whilst not in the cafe. You know? You also managed to get it through COVID? Yeah, that was rough. Getting through COVID was pretty rough, but then again, we moved into doing a lot of online stuff when we could, during COVID. We did a few live shows when we could. I made a cozy cup seems like a perfect balance. Yes, it is until it's not. You know? It is until it's not. Because, Moe holds a very high standard in service and, a lot of the aspects of the cafe. So she wasn't sure whether or not she was willing to risk that image by being someone that would be perceived. got to a point with Moy that like it was hard to balance both Tori streaming regularly and doing the cafe stuff. So it was like a choice between one of the two. If she didn't let people know why sometimes she just disappears for a while. So, you'd be interested to see old cafe before it was quite as family friendly. The cafe has always been family friendly. Like that's always been a thing of the cafe. It was never not family friendly. It's just that Tori joining it in a front-facing position has made it less... She thinks she has made it a bit less magical in a weird way. Because now she says slushy. Mix of confirmation. It's a mix of confirmation bias and imposter syndrome. She's not sure whether or not, like, she knows some people preferred how the cafe was before, but it just wasn't going to be viable for her to continue running it in the same way. If she didn't show her mug at some point, because it was impossible without late. It would have been impossible for it to run whilst she not being perceived at events anyway. Because, like, with a voice like hers, you can't really pretend to not be there. So people would see how she looks like anyway. If that makes sense. You don't know how to say it, but, like, if you hear this voice coming out the kitchen, you're gonna know it's Tori. And because a lot of the time, the cafe needs a front of house. She ended up taking it already. Am I discussing the pre-debut Tori appearance from HJ? She really didn't want to go out. She won't lie. She really, really did not want to be out there. She wants to be inside the kitchen, not being perceived. Yeah, maybe I think it's great to hold a nice, wholesome break from everyday life. Yeah, she's glad you think so. It's something that she really tries. She tries really hard to keep it that way. Tries really, really hard for it. Like you force us to wear ears once, she forces everybody to wear ears. Everyone should wear ears. Y'all can at least take them off. She can't take hers off. Someone posted the chickie somewhere. She remembers people's faces because they were so confused. They were like, who the fuck is this girl? She's like, hello. She's the gal who owns the cafe, but y'all just never seen her because she is socially awkward and doesn't like to come out of the kitchen. Yeah, avoided this so far? Listen, because you came at Vexpo, okay? You didn't come at, like, other events where it wasn't hell on earth incarnate. Is long or short ears? Her ears are quite medium. Her ears are quite, like, in the middle. She thinks her ears are quite big like, regular size ears. She thinks her ears are quite, like, long. in its own way. So she's trying to find something on her graphics pile. Not that many left, to be fair. Ow. Sunny, Tesla. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Beautiful Tori, she's just a gal. Just came from a studying stream. What were you studying? You're studying good things. Good studying. Good period. Good period studying. Kate Katana. Welcome. Do you have a uni exam tomorrow? Go focus on your uni study exams. That's the summer one too. That's the important one. She's not sure. Is it important outside of the UK? The summer one's always the most important in the UK, so she wouldn't know. But good luck. You think you're ready? You need to pass 60%? Aim for like 70. But good luck. Feel free to go and continue to study. Take some breaks. Don't drink too much coffee. That's really bad for you. Don't do what she did when she did her uni. Don't do it. Aim for 100%. Become God. You know what? It's always the gals who think they're gonna get 50 who get 100%. It's never the gals who think like they're gonna do like really well. Every time she thinks she does well, she always fails. Thank you for rating, Sunny. Don't worry. Go work. Signing in for co-work. Excellent. Got this easy. Welcome. Come God, suppose you can tell that you can be omnipotent. You shouldn't cheat even if you're omnipotent. No. Right, she's gonna quickly check all the items in her menu. She's currently working on the online menu for her cafe. She's trying to see if she's forgotten anything. Okay, she needs to add one more drink. Okay, that will do. 55 pot noodles, please, Tori. The issue, okay, so like, the thing is, it's not just getting the noodles, for example. It's having to remember to get the chopsticks for the noodles. That's the bit that always gets her. It always gets her real good. Talking about like exams, you write in person or online, you've only cheated once? Was you writing on last year's numbers so you didn't want to remember? The problem was, wait, when you were never, like, she's tried to cheat once when she was in school, but the stress of getting caught made her learn the shit she wrote on her wrist. Like, she wrote some formulas on her wrist because she was so stressed about learning it, but the stress of getting caught made her learn it. So she didn't even fucking need it in the end. She just needed to stress herself enough. She gaslit herself into stressing into learning it. It's great, isn't it? So if you ever need to learn something, pretend that you're cheating, and it'll stress you out enough. Trust. Actually gaslit? Yeah, she actually did just gaslight herself. Insane behavior, isn't it? you had a situation where you wrote down something on your hand, but you graded it very hard, but because it was a ballpoint, you couldn't wipe it away, so you promised you don't have to look at your hand during the test? But someone snitched on you and was caught cheating without actually cheating? Who the fuck is the snitch? That's the gal. That's... Nah, who's snitching? That's how you don't get invited to the class reunion. That gal is not invited into the class reunion at all. Man, it is kind of crazy to like snitch like that. The classmate whom I told I wrote on my hand, I swore I didn't look at it before a test. He knew I didn't want to look at it, so he still threw you under the bus. Nah, it's a cunt. No, you don't get invited to the birthday party anymore. What's she missing? Cause that place is hilarious as shit though. Like, she feels like people complain about it because they've never been into a Chinese restaurant. What's that? Yeah, have you never been to 1K? WONG space KEI. 1K, it's a Chinatown. It's like it's like one of the great wonders of the world, but in Chinatown. Can we turn down, babe? Okay. There's a Chinatown in Manchester, Zach! There's a Chinatown in Manchester? Is there? What do you mean is there? It's a whole Piccadilly. The whole place is in Chinese. Didn't that place used to get regularly ones? Yeah, but people still go to it. It's great. She's only been to it like once over the last couple of years because it's really far. New Chinatown, Birmingham? Yeah, go to the gay village, luck. Have you never noticed it? Yeah, to be fair, Zach, she can't fucking imagine you in Manchester, Piccadilly. She can't really imagine you in next to the Haiti there. Mr. Wu person? She's never been to Mr. Wu. But it kind of scares her. The Chinese restaurants there kind of scare her. She likes them. There is like a really commonly There's that one Chinese restaurant that all the Thai people go to. It's called Gold Mine. It's actually next to 1K, but the one, not that one. You have to go to the one in Bayswater, because that one's the nicer one. The Chinatown one does not taste as good. The one in Bayswater is like a section of Marble Arch, and it's where the good Chinese restaurants live. Funny that next to Chinatown is the gay village in Birmingham City Centre. Yeah, she loves the gay village. It's great. Don't worry, Zach. You'll find out about all these. You've only been to actual restaurants in Chinatown once or twice. She doesn't really go in the restaurant. She's been like once or twice. She goes to Gold Mine a few times. But if people want dim sum, she'll just tell them to come to her ends. Our teacher took us to Fushan. That was alright. Chinatown foods, it seems it's okay. In her opinion. It's not like, you know, life-changing, but it's not the worst. I can just make it. No, come to her ends as in like the Chinese dim sum place in her area. The bakery on the main street your family go all the time. Golden Gate? Golden Gate's pretty good. China supermarkets are godsend in Central. Yeah, New Moon's very good. New Moon's the Thai one. Kate, Dios, Kate. Welcome on, whoa. 1 second, she's gotta check the payment system to make sure everything matches the prices. Check out dessert. She can say, she doesn't want to get the preset list. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe you never learned its name. It's the one that's like the one that's been there for ages is called the Golden Gate. It's very good. The char siu bao is very good. There is a better dessert like bakery now though. She forgot what it's called. She's gonna go look it up now. Oh yeah, it's called Mrs. Bakery. It's actually really good. She needs to save it on her map actually. Into the ToriThaiga foodie map you go! Come on down! It is going pretty decently. It is like actually not as bad as she thought it would be. So there's a lot of good food areas? Yeah, it is one of the major hubs of the world, so food-wise it is very good there. Okay, let's save in the foodie list. GAO Bakery. Kowloon Bakery feels off. A lot of them feels off nowadays, though. You know what doesn't feel off? Candy Cafe. She's so glad that social media hasn't boosted Candy Cafe up. Should we go for the Miku Expo? Candy Cafe is a staple of the world, you must say. Golden Gate is the one. Nah. Have you guys never been to Candy Cafe? Have you London gals never been to Candy Cafe? It is this cafe in Chinatown, and it's upstairs in a tiny dingy alleyway, and it has really good desserts, and it was one that she basically grew up with, and at one point she saw a post go viral about the place, and she's like, God, no. Your parents and friends endure it? Zach, she'll take you around, okay? She's scared of you in central London. Candy Cafe is a cafe only in central. Don't worry, she'll be your London tour guide, Zach. For a measly ticket to Lapland, she'll be your tour guide. This looks like somewhere you come to die. What? Candy Cafe? Candy Cafe slaps. Shh. Candy Cafe's actually pretty good. Fair trade? Oh yeah. No, she wouldn't mind taking people to like food places. It's kind of hard to suggest one specific food place. The doorway looks easy. Yeah, it's very easy to miss. But it's slap because like they do really good, like they do massive desserts. She wouldn't go there to eat like savory food, but she would go there to eat desserts. Cause they have like the sago, the honey toast and stuff like that. It's really good in there, and it's quiet in central London because no tourists go down that scary looking hallway. It's quite nice. Oh, say yeah. Again, you don't know. It's there because it's so hidden. And it's really good to like hang out with people there because you can hang out with your friends. Y'all should go look at ToriThaiga's foodie list. She don't even know where she can send you this list at this point. Where's that? It's in central London. Wait, let her share you her foodie list. You really like Tonglo, but it was so crowded? So Tonglo Express, you have to go during the weekday and when it's like relatively quiet. Tonglo Express is very busy because it's so cheap, right? There you go, you can look at her foodie list. You can go have a look at her foodie list. And then you can ask her quicker. She's been in every single one of these. She has tried to give like notes in each one too. Oh, let her mark another one down while she's looking on it. Into the foodie list you go! Or you can eat and be chill. It's a bit spendy, but they have decent things. But yeah, she has a foodie map of things around the UK. She's pretty sure she hasn't added anything outside the UK. No, she did. There's a few things in the US too, she's pretty sure. Did she mark anything in the US when she was in California? No, she didn't. Oh, that's too bad. You need to look into Manchester. There's a few cities that she saw because she was researching places to go eat after like events in Manchester. And there's like a food hall that she wants to go try out one day. You added some spots in Italy? Yeah. There's a few in Italy. When she goes around them, she'll add some more in the US too. Let's call it Dickens Inn. Dickens Inn is great, mostly because the Dickens Inn, you get a giant-ass pizza. The giant-ass pizza is great. Like, you can get a pizza the size of a table. She hasn't been in years, though. Dickens Inn, yeah, it's near the Tower of London. It's a pub, though. Got wasted there after work on Company's Dive. Nice. There's a few, like, places people go. Those giant pizzas are crazy, man. It was tasty, too. It wasn't, like, bad pizza. Pretty decent pizza. She just needs to save a few more places when she goes, but she hasn't really had the time to go out and about. Order a whole ass pizza. Have you ever been to Costco, Zach? Zach, do you know what a meal deal is? She has to know. Do you know what a meal deal is? She needs to know. I do? Okay. Listen, she don't know what the kids know nowadays, okay? She don't know what y'all know nowadays. We know a lot. You didn't know what a farm food was, so she needed to check, okay? You did not know what a farm food was, so she doesn't know, okay? The whole patch button is good for those who are going. You're not going, BT. VHS, floppy disk. To be fair, Zach's a techie kind of gal, right? We need to like, what's the correlation with that? Farm food is a food. It's a food place. You know? You didn't know what a farm food was? Yes, that's why she needed to know. She needed to know if Zach knew what a meal deal was. Damn, Tori, how often do you eat out? She's a foodie. She likes food. She eats out a lot. This isn't even everything. This is something she would recommend people. You're saving for Vexpo and you'll definitely be there. Hell yeah. It's not that long away, isn't it? So is your go-to food blogger? The issue is, if you ask her like for like Western food, she'll probably struggle to tell you shit. She'd probably be like, ooh. Isn't Vexpo like a food? No. It's not. Will there be a collab this year at Vexpo's Cafe? No spoilers? We'll never know, BT. We'll never know. Vexpo has been about 2 months. Yeah, it's about 2 months. It's 2 months? No. It's a month and a half. God. Tori's your go-to Asian food blogger? Excellent. Just don't ask her for Vietnamese or Filipino food because she has none to offer you. She can only offer you this one Filipino bakery and the banh mi place that everybody goes to. No, actually, she can tell you one Vietnamese place, which was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. It was somewhere near Old Street. There we go. It's called Banh Mi H in Saigon. And the moment she walked in there, the old lady was shouting at her kid in Vietnamese. And you know when that happens, you know that food could be bomb as shit. It was a bomb as shit. Thank you. For the hydrate. Thank you so much. Nah, okay. Woody's is the place you go to after you go to a live show. Okay? Woody's in Camden. Get the doner and chips. That sauce, after the event, It tickles me that I stopped by for Filipino food, but it wasn't manned by Southeast Asian. By even a Southeast Asian now. At least the food was passable. See, that's when she judges. If a gal if Southeast Asian food place, this is up with a Southeast Asian. No deal. But enjoy the Queen Bee concert. It's probably in the underworld, right? Probably in the underworld. What other food places in Camden Slap? You can get a few deals for like boba and stuff there too. But honestly, Woody's after a concert is a fucking good kebab. Get the kebab, get the like doner though. The doner is so good. Notice adobo become a trending food thing? Adobo is the only Filipino food that most people know. Ube is getting close? No, it's called oob, ARQ. It's called oob. It's called oob. It's not called ube, it's called oob. Because that's what the influencers call it. Oob. triggers you, it's really funny though. Like, because no one can pronounce Thai food anyway, so she never does not expect people to know how to say Thai food. You definitely want to see more of it. Ube is actually a really fun thing to cook with. She's made a few ube dishes. She would like to make more. She wants to make an ube tiao. You know the Philippine pizza combo? What the fuck is the Filipino pizza combo? Z, tell her what the Filipino pizza combo is. It's a pineapple and that's Hawaiian. Zach, that's Hawaiian. That is not Filipino. She doesn't think so anyway. Good recipe for chicken thighs and drumstick. So like Thai braised Thai style adobo is like adobo but not vinegary. Because adobo is quite vinegary, and she finds adobo a little like after the first few consumptions, it gets a bit like sickly because it's too strong. The adobo she's used to is very sour. It's a very vinegary. Nicole on the list. Listen, she said she eats out more than the places that marked. She only marks the places she thinks people should go to. She doesn't mark everywhere she goes to. Okay, she judges it from many aspects, and one of them is the customer service. McDonald's. To be fair, if you're gonna visit any McDonald's, you should visit the one where that guy sings in it. You like adobo with a little bit of oyster sauce, sriracha. Oh, adobo with sriracha is odd. The guy he sings. It's according to a guy called Sam Panopoulos, a Canadian. Oh. That was Hawaiian. It was Hawaiian. She was wrong. Wait a minute. She does want to save one spot. I forgot if she saved it or not. Did not. She's gonna go 5. She's getting distracted. That place's name? Okay, wait. Oh, thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by, love. Thank you so much. Thank you. There it is. This one, this bubble tea place is really good. Nice boba with decent scran too. There you go. Quite peppery. Oh, peppery? Are you using black pepper or using white pepper? Because she always finds adobo with white pepper is a bit better than black pepper. But yeah, she has a lot of food places in her foodie map. Kate, welcome. Hello. She's currently talking about her food map. Black pepper, definitely. Really? Sure, he's found the black pepper ones. At least the black pepper in the UK is never as good. Okay, you know, she thinks she's done with that. She might quickly go to the loo. She might actually no. She'll go to the loo when She'll go to the loo when the next break. Using them, how are you crushing them a little bit? To be fair, when you're braising, when you're making a double, you put them in like a little herb bag with all the other spices. she thinks she hasn't... She set up the stuff relatively well. Okay, let's... quickly... One second. She needs to go and do... Okay, she needs to go do the ordering stuff too. Bum, bum, bum. You crush them, but you leave a good feel of numb them whole. Yeah, it makes it braising quite good. But now she has that weird thing that she really likes to enjoy. She really enjoys making barbecue right now, smoking, because God, that short rib she made was soul changing. She won't lie. That was great. She would like to try like more Filipino food, but it's actually quite hard to find a good Filipino restaurant that isn't like 2.5 hours away. Oh. Oh, she probably should write the... Okay, pop that there, pop that there. There you go. Okay. You've not been to that Asian food hall? It's great, but it is a trek. It is a trek, but it's not that far from you if you drove, though. So if you can drive, just drive there. It's actually quite good. Croydon, apparently. Asian food hall. Sunscreen and shit. And like, creams and all that stuff. Bye-bye, RQ, enjoy! She's so jealous you're off, Kai. A time. Thank God for the hire. If ever, you're more likely to be in the UK. And her being in America again. She does want to. But every time she gets sent to America, it's always in California. And that's where, like, things happen. Though, at one point, they did mention they kind of want to send her to, New York, and she doesn't really want to go. She's like, she's seen enough about New York. It seems expensive. Oh, desserts. Okay. So small. Everything else gets a spell. With the shaky one. Special one. Input 0 in table number. Spell. How's the truffle doing? Truffle is huncturing. Actually, it's truffle's time to go to be put to huncture. So she might actually take a little quick break to go to the loo and put truffle into bed. Be right back. loo then because her bladder was, the moment she stood up, the bladder was like, it's time to go. Truffle looked up at her, oinked, and then immediately ran to the corner where her goodnight treats are at. So she knew it was Hongshu time. Thank you everyone. Big yawn. Oh, she finished one thing of this. She finished the payment system. You saw this inventory. A small cup of Junkster. She's never heard of the game Junkster. What is it? What is it like? You speed running? She presumes you're speed running. Gatte Richa! So Gatte Mugu. She didn't know you were here. Gatte, welcome. You ever get that exact feeling on the bus home that it stops at every bus stop and traffic light? Yeah, sometimes you get that hit of continuous red lights. It's rough. It's rough, gal. Hydration time, though. Indie 3D platformer, and yes, you've been speedrunning. Oh yeah, did you get a good score? Did you get a PB? Thank you. You know, Tori, she's just a gal, but she's working so hard. So hard. So hard. He be a technically world record, has only one ever run in the board. Oh hell yeah! That's when you get the W's. Gaute, Brandon! Gaute! Welcome. Hello. Hi. What's she gonna do? She forgot. No. Ikyo does not have a list. No one doesn't have one. Tori, you're partially ignoring fire. Don't ignore your family! Don't worry, she's still here. She's not gonna die. Though, people did give her, like, you know what? Talk about, nothing. You're actually completely out of topic. But today, people were weirdly looking at her. And she didn't really know why. Like, they were giving her, like, the really meek, like, sympathetic face. And she's like, is she wearing pants? Like, it got to a point where she was becoming self-conscious. Like, has she forgotten to wear something? How's co-working going? She's doing quite well. She got distracted quite a few times, but she luckily doesn't have too much because she did a lot of it already. And it's, she still technically has another day to prepare stuff because she's staying home, right? She's not staying in a B&B or hotel or anything, so she has time to go do things last minute as well. So she has enough time to, like, do stuff still. She keep driving you crazy. So you need Tori time. She can pretend to be your sister. She can be like, hey, Brennan, start the barbecue and potatoes. You don't know how your sister's like, but that's the vibe she's getting. Idaho likes potatoes. That's it. Nightmares or something. Oh, it's one of those things where she was a bit like, why is everybody so nice to her? And why is everybody so sympathetic to her? They were like giving her that smile, and she couldn't tell. She couldn't tell why the people were so nice to her. And she thought like maybe she's not wearing a bra, or maybe she's like she's doing something weird. Though in Costco today, they were sampling Toblerone lava cakes, and it was pretty alright, but it was still just like a very chocolatey cake. Yeah, that's not even close. Listen, she doesn't know who your sister is. She can't pretend. Bottles. She might though open the window. Toblerone lava cake. Yeah, they were a new thing in Costco. She was like, whoa. There was a lot of good samples in Costco, but she was on a mission. She wanted to be home, so she didn't get to try everything. And she was quite full. Turn the aircon on. It's just stuffy. It's not hot. It's just stuffy. Well, crazy. What, Costco? Oh, it's because, yeah, she was on a mission. She wanted to be home. She honestly had to pack the car up. She actually did a lot of stuff today. We didn't see a tiger walking around. Yeah, but, like, she's in that same Costco often, you know? She's in the same one. It's not like... She's not in the same one. She's confused by it. Toast back to the kitchen as soon as you're... Find some Milo near you? Any Asian supermarket will have Milo. Costco has Milo. Surprisingly enough. Milo is great. Milo is it's not really a Southeast Asian, but it utilizes a lot of Southeast Asian cuisine and a lot of African cuisines too. Surprisingly. It's like malted hot chocolate. It's like biscotti, but hot chocolate. it's Australian? Oh, she didn't know that. She already seen it in Malaysian food. Cause there's roti Milo, which is roti with Milo in it. It's great. She's there. Cover. Bring your own search. There won't be any fridge space. Whoa. And beef running. Beef running's great. She's glad that you managed to go to it. Did you get the roti? Because the roti is the best part of Roti King. Though, the migo ring slaps there too. The migo ring slaps there. The only thing she doesn't like at Roti King is the fried chicken. The fried chicken's never that good. From the many times that she's been, it's not that good. Beef rendang, it's dry. It's rendang is like a dry curry. Rendang came with the roti. Oh, her roti is so good. And when you see a gal fucking slapping that thing on the desktop, you know that's gonna be a good roti. Just glad you went though, cause it was quite a long queue normally, but maybe it's died down over the years. Not too spicy? Rendang can be spicy. Tell them that they aren't AI. To talk to them about their favorite favorite anime. They are great at talking to the queue whilst it can be busy. Okay, let's go get the timings for this. Oh no. You did too much. She's so grateful that the Moe livers are able to just sort themselves out. In terms of timings, you need to try more Thai spicy levels of things. Go to Plaza Kaogang. That one's really good. It's quite expensive for Thai food, but it is a really good level of spice. Beauty, you should probably, yeah, she thinks like Plaza Kaogang is probably one of those like authentic spice levels she's had in Thai food, but it is also Northern Thai. Is it in London? Yeah, of course it's in London. No! You're like nearish Manchester, right, BT? Like you're at that end of the UK, of England. You should try going ZAAP. That one was quite nice. She's never been to the branch. She's been to the branch in Nottingham, but not the branch in Manchester. ZAAP. She's pretty sure that's what it's spelled like. It's called SAP. SAP means... SAP is like a taste describer that's sour, salty, and spicy. It's mostly spicy. But SAP is a bit like, you know, like electrifying. But yeah, it's very, very good. She really enjoyed it. You intend to go to Manchester at some point? Yeah. There's a lot of good restaurants in Manchester, but that's probably because she keeps on going there because there's still 3,000 Bumbleclad events there. She's been 3 times in the last, what, 4 months? She's not going again for the rest of the year, thank God. Not in a bad way, just more like, oh, the travel just tires her out. She has saved SAP on her Nottingham map. Yeah, she did. ZAAP. But she's not sure, because it's franchise now, she's not sure if it's still as good. A lot more come. There's MegaCon next week. There's MegaCon Manchester next week, she's pretty sure. Or is it Birmingham? No, it's MegaCon Manchester next week. She's not going. She is in IdleCon. Please mark things as hot/cold if applicable, but please make it straightforward. Don't need to write. Please. Make it hot. Thank you. Yes, right. Hot. There's a character limit. The London events look very interesting though. You probably really enjoy Hyper Japan, Zach. You know you'll be able to go. You're in a different country, Zach. You're in a different fucking country. You'll be working at events that weekend, sadly. That's sad. There is Manchester? But MCM? Is it MCM? No. Is it Man? It's Birmingham MCM. There's Birmingham MCM the week afterwards. She's not going to that. Then the week after that is KitterCon. And then the week after that, there's nothing, she thinks. And then the week after that is, Go Japan. As well as VNCon. Going to Birmingham MCM? No, come guys. She is too busy. Sorry. It does sound like a fun thing to try to go to a con, like, not drive there either. But no. I know you said that last week, but I hope I can go to it soon. Maybe next year, Zach. There's ones in Birmingham. Yeah, there's MCM Birmingham. There used to be an MCM in Manchester. You know what the best MCM was? Telford. Where the fuck is Telford? Not a clue. But that MCM slapped. That MCM was so fun. if there's any continent few months. There's quite a lot of conventions, to be fair. Actually, used to be Welsh. Used to be in Wales. She took a trade, so she doesn't really know how far things are. One second, she's trying to think if there's any she can think of. She's looking at her map. I can go to one at the end of the year. She's actually not sure there's any at the end of the year. There's Annie Manga Pop in Wales. Cardiff. Yeah, that's the 21st and 22nd of November. There's of course MCM. There's AnimeCon London in the first week of October. Oh, she fucking loves the fact she has nothing on her map in December. That's beautiful. Maybe we should go to Butlins. Calm month to finish the year? Oh no, it's just not filled yet, Zach. It's just not filled yet. Wait. You're trying to be positive? Thanks, Zach. She appreciates it. You want to go to a con again? Cons in America must be quite widespread, you know? Like, unless you're in California, it probably is quite hard for you to get to go to a con. Off-Kais this weekend is where ARQ's going. It's where our VTubers go. Take bring for free. Be a small. People can browse. Okay. Talking about that, she needs to print that out. To Photoshop. Less than 2 months till Vexpo. Be quiet. Shh. Shh. Hush now. She goes looks in emails, and now she has yet another meeting. Okay, that's in her calendar now. Very cow. Okay, hard to keep up when there's something on every weekend. You need to make plans for Vexpo. You could join the Gal Pal Pookie sleepover. She presumes you're gonna be at Go Japan, though, Cubic, right? That's on the 31st of August. Your sleepover? Gal Pal Pookie sleepover? It's because the last stream people were talking about, like Matula and Tanuki were talking about not having a place to stay for Vexpo yet because it's really expensive hotels. So, like, she was saying to people that everybody should just get an Airbnb together and, like, Pookie time and smooch. Gapao Sleeper will go wild. It would probably be an 18 plus only, not because of anything inappropriate happening, but probably the amount of shit probably said, probably not very child friendly. So in a couple of years, that the gang books a house. It would be so cute. That would make her year. She won't lie. That would actually make her year to know that like the Gapaos all just like are staying over together. That would bring her so much joy and whimsy. That would bring her so much joy and whimsy. Well, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean what the fuck you're talking about? What the hell do you mean? What's wrong with, like, thinking about the fact that her friends all might just gather together and have Pookie time? Go to Toby's together? Very gal. Matsuri. Okay, we'll get the... We're gonna bring back the trinket trade for Hyper Japan. She thinks people quite enjoyed it. You love the trinket trade? Yeah, she wants people to actually have time to look at the trinket trade properly because she felt like it was just too busy for people to look, and this time she's gonna try to make a bigger table. Toby card. Exactly, this is why she asked if you knew what Mew Deal was, Zach, because you don't know what Toby is. That's why she's asking if you know what Mew Deal is. She doesn't know. Ow. Which date? You are date. Oh no, the cubic and maid duo is not meeting. That's so sad. Devastating, that. Much more expensive on Saturday? It's because it's 10 fucking hours. 10-hour convention. Welcome. Did you get your W's in Dead by Daylight? If you don't know who Tori is, she's just a gal. And she living. Did you win? Welcome. She is just a gal. There is nothing interesting about her. She's just a gal. Though she does need to go find a photo of the trinket then. It was your turn to play the killer. You did pretty good. Does that mean the rest of it you did not do very good? Hmm? You have a Moog? You have a Muguta? Oh, is Moog, are you going to Hyper Japan? Have you all pookieing too? Go. She's trying to find the trinket trade photo she did. You going on Sunday? You're bringing Mama Moog? Oh, hell yeah! Lots of gals. Lots of gals are coming by. Very nice. She needs to go find this picture of this trinket trade. Gosh. Wait. Aha. Photo obtained. She like the cultural stuff and the food? So it's a day out for us? The queue is pretty rough though. The queue is always so rough. At the con. You need to kind of go at the beginning of the day, basically. She remembers this one gal that came to the cafe and was like, the food is bad. They only came here to avoid the queues. They didn't want to do any spell. They think that she's cringe, and she's like, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" But it's because the queue for food was so bad that they went to they came to the cafe to avoid the queues, and that's crazy to her. She's like, oh. And then she looked around. It was pretty bad. She was like, you know what? She gets it. Ma, Vtuber concert's happening exciting? Are you gonna be able to, like, abandon Mama Mood, though? Like, that'd be mean. I mean, hey, go watch a VTuber concert for 2 hours now. It is very cool, though. You were in London the weekend after? Are you going to IdleCon then? Kinoko? Was it the same gal who complained there were too many maids when it came with a maid cafe? There's a lot of people to do that. Please come to one of them. I'm saying she can at least one of them with me. Probably Pandora because it's only an hour. Yeah, you give it a go. Jet lag, the game is having a premiere, so you got an all-day ticket. Having a premiere? Like competition? That'd be kind of cool. YouTube group that does scavenger hunt on S series? Oh! Are you just gonna join them? Like, you gonna wander around too? Okay, she needs to laminate this now. Print this out. Have events? Any midnight snack recommendations? An apple? She's trying to think what's a good midnight snack. They're talking about midnight. Maybe she should stop for the day. She is basically done. Which is good. Nothing too salty or sugary though, Zach. You need something like a bit more like it'll make you go EP. Cup of chrysanthemum tea. Apple peanut butter would be nice. That'd be a decent one. Bowl. Midnight bowl cereal. That's not sugary. That should be okay too. Big yawnies. Okay, right. She thinks she's done. She thinks she's done. She gotta prepare. Prepare the table too. tomorrow. Posting it today seems a little bit, not the right time. Peppermint. Oh, peppermint tea would be very good. Peppermint and chamomile would be good. Have you tried chamomile with honey? That's quite nice. A honey chamomile is lovely. Kind of like lemon tea? Ish. Ish. Right-o. You think she's done? For now, anyway. She's quite eepy. She's like, you know, zoning out a little bit. So she will have a big yawn and send people to another stream. Or we'll go to, let's see, who is live over on YouTube right now? Oh, she's really EP. Holy crap. Let's see. We'll go over to Rita over on YouTube, and on Twitch we'll go to Pixel. We haven't gone to Pixel in a while. We haven't gone to Pixel in a while, so we're gonna head over to Pixel. Okay, there you go. There we go. Don't pass out before stream. No promises. Absolutely no promise. Thank Kamagu, despite, you know, you being on lurk mode, he appreciates you still being a mod. Tinka. Right, let's... Okay, right. Gonna head over to Rita, and we're gonna go over to Pixel over on Twitch. Thank everybody. Thank God so much. She'll work hard for the next couple of days. She's gonna be away at Hyper Japan, so she might not be as online as normal. But you know what, Willie, sometimes she's more online than usual because she's always on her phone. But you know, that's fine. Thank God, everyone. She'll see you on Monday. Yes, Monday. She's not sure what she's doing yet, but she's doing something. She's doing something on Monday. Oh, shit, it's her birthday next week. Jesus Christ. She hasn't planned anything, so don't expect much from that. Don't expect that much from that. Fuck, she's old. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she forgot too. And it's her own bloody birthday. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It's also your birthday, Zach. We're both old.